Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of an art category stream. Actually, this is our first one, although technically I did do a just chatting category for previous arts that you might have seen before, like the drawing of Bill, the Pokemaniac, when we were doing our Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. But yeah, and I've shown off my drawings before in the past, and ignore the Spotify ads, which we already accounted for. As you can see on the stream text there, you'll hear that sometimes. I don't have premium. I decided to stop having premium, and I could play a YouTube thing. But anyway, today we're going to be rating Waluigized Pokemon, and they are called Wacket monsters, and is basically just Waluigized Pokemon. Yeah, you may hear a bunch of wahs, but yeah, let's go and get to it. So here's the rating scale. On a scale of 1 to wah, we've got waffle. This is if it's bad. If I think it's bad. Walright, wonderful, wassom, and wahaha. They'll be rated not on like the how well the art is done. Gosh, it really is hard to do the with the Spotify ads going on at the same time. Well, anyway, let me stall for time. All right, so take a look down here. Look at all these. Ooh. We're going to be arranging these and putting these in different places. Alright. So I guess I could turn down the audio of that. Anyway, alright, we're back in action. Very cool. Okay, so I forgot I had this tumbler. There's a tumbler of all my Waluigized Pokemon. We're going to go through each one at a time, not rating it by execution style, but by how well they're character designed and how I like them, you know. I tried different takes when I did a drawing each day when I did this. It was each weekday a number of years ago. Eventually I started coloring them, as you can see. But yeah, that won't dock any points for the earlier ones. I have my little helper here, Sprigatito here. And feel free to do one of these wahs here. As many as you want, any of them, any number. Or I'll do one right now. Let's see. There we go. If you do a lot of wahs when I'm on a particular Pokemon, they may bump up the rating for that particular Pokemon. But yeah. Alright, so let's get to it. This is Bulbasaur, number 1 here. This is just a classic, just taking the Bulbasaur and then adding a face to it, just the Waluigized face onto it. I would say, you know, you don't mess with what's already working great. You have a plant and a dinosaur. There's a lot of components already with a Pokemon like that. So adding just the face on to start things off, I think that's a great way to go. So I think with Bulbasaur, we'll put, it's definitely at least wonderful. Is it Wassom? I'm not sure. I think just wonderful for now. Okay, so let's go and move on to Wavisaur. Now with Wavisaur, here is the thing. I was like drawing, so the difference between Bulbasaur and Ivysaur is that, you know, the leafage is now more sprouted. It's on its way to be fully bloomed on the back. But you also see that the face is a little more, it gets like teeth and stuff like that. And it's a little colored differently. But the thing is, when we're attaching Waluigi's face onto the Pokemon, like I don't want to add extra teeth to Waluigi. At least in this case, I wasn't trying to. So I thought, hey, maybe Wavisaur's picked up some skills. And this throws back to Waluigi's origins with Mario Tennis. And I think that's a little chef kiss of what you doing with those vine webs there. So let's go ahead and put, I think in Wavisaur, it might even be a wahaha. I guess we'll put it right here for now. And then we may bump it down. You can shift these over time. All right, let's go back to, now we're on to Wanusaur. Now here's the surprise. Wanusaur now bloomed shows that it's grown a bunch of noses. This is some of the shock factor with Wacket monsters sometimes. It wasn't a flower this whole time. It was a bunch of, well, I mean, you could say it's a noses flower. I did decide to add here the little sleepy Venusaur eyes to Waluigi. I'm not really sure that was the great way to go. If you imagine these kind of eyes on to the Venusaur, it might be a little bumped up. So I'm going to bump up the surprise here for points, but dock it points for going in that direction. So I don't think it's going to be a wahaha, but I think it's going to be a wasum. Well, maybe just a wonderful. It's a bunch of noses. Oh yeah, maybe wasum. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Okay, so now we're on to the next starter line. So this is Warmander, and I decided to go and show the emotion that, in a very visceral way, when Charmander was looking to be loved by someone in the anime, it was abandoned. So if you imagine Waluigi being abandoned, Waluigi goes through some stuff, but someone like loving Waluigi reacting with cries like this. And you'll see that this becomes a theme throughout the Charmander line. I think this is still like, the head head's kind of freaking me out a little bit. So I think, in the end, I think it's still just well right. So it's a nice little exploration. Okay, so now we're on Warmeleon. Now this one taps into what you might expect from a Waluigi, which is, now this is a different emotion. This is like heartbreak, this is shock, this is being upset. This is classic Waluigi here, being in unfortunate circumstances. And I think I love this slouch here. This is a really great little pose, whereas before it's just looking up at you, which is cute and good, but this one really leans into showing it a specific emotion and taps into what we know about Waluigi. So let's go ahead and let's see. I think this is better than the Venusaur, so I think Warmeleon might be up here, or we might put Venusaur here. We put this down here. Okay, let's not bump down too much. All right, let's move on. All right, now we got Warzard. So this is the anger emotion. So we had like sad and happy, and now this is angry, which makes sense. Charizard, is unruly sometimes. So what happens when Waluigi goes wah, 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 right? So what's really disturbing is this really human-like teeth that I've given to Charizard here, and also this is one long nose here. It's like a really long nose instead of like a long beak thing. But yeah, so I think this is not as good as the Warmeleon, so it's definitely going to be below. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's all right. We don't want to be biased by the fact that Charizard is cool. But yeah, what do we think? Is it better than a Bulbasaur, and is it not as cool as a Venusaur? I think the surprise of Venusaur puts it above this one, but these are definitely okay. I think these might be in the right place here. All right. Now we have Wartortle. So any opportunity to do Squirtle means, with the shades reference to the anime, where's the shades, I decided we got to put the shades on. So this is a little a kind of an opportunity to see Waluigi with shades. So that was also in here. So this is basically just like the Bulbasaur. It's just Squirtle with Waluigi in there. I guess there's less. So this is a good. One of the cool things here is you can see the effect of when you add the chin from Waluigi to one of these. So Charmander went in that direction, but if you go back to this one, you also had the chin here, but the top half is very like wide, like a Bulbasaur's. So if you go back over here and see that the Squirtle actually doesn't have any chin, and I think that actually works in this case for this. I mean, it is a unique opportunity to blend Waluigi with shades, but I don't think there's too much going on. I just think the chin removal is pretty okay. Let's see. It's definitely better than the Warmander. So I guess around here, yeah, there we go. Now we have Wartortle. We would have done Wartortle, but we had to replace and make it not be called just Wartortle. So this is Watortle. So they replaced the war part, and now there's Wa. No war, more Wa. This is telling a little story of taking off the shades. Like, where did the shades go now that we introduced it with Squirtle? So this Watortle is being a rebel, a teenager, taking off the shades, rebelling against rebellion. But otherwise, it's just a pretty basic. It doesn't have the long chin again in this one. So I would say it's still not, it's not as impressive. So I'll put it at wall right. Okay. Now this one, Wastoise. So Wastoise, guess what happens? When it evolves, it doesn't hydro pump out water, it shoots out tennis balls. Another throwback to Waluigi's origins with Mario Tennis. So I guess you could imagine Ivysaur or Wavisaur and Wastoise playing tennis like this. So I just realized that Wanusaur doesn't decide to have any vines coming out at all. I think that would have been, well, imagine how many tennis rackets it would have. I guess it would be pretty busy with like what's going on with like, here's the blooms, noses, but also tennis rackets. So I feel like that's what really puts Wavisaur up there. Alright, so let's go and get Wastoise up there. Definitely at least Wasm. I don't think I like the design, like the look of this one as much, so we're just gonna leave it at Wasm. Okay, next up, number 10. Oh yeah, some of the Pokemon. So I'm going through my old Tumblr, and some of them disappeared as posts. So I wonder if they were accidentally flagged or whatever, or corrupted, something like that. But we have. I didn't draw all 151 anyway. I made it to Waster and I stopped there, so we're already missing Pokemon anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. We have what we have, and we'll rate each of them. All right, here's Waterpea. So Caterpie usually has like spot patterns, and instead they're all those gamma signs or the upside down L's or whatever you call those. Instead of the like big antenna thing it has, it says the nose is the antenna. I think that's a pretty clever way to do it there. And usually Caterpie has like a little exclamation point sort of like tail, but now it's the Waluigi. So there's a lot of symbology there, but I think this is my favorite part up here. So I think that earns it at least a wonderful. It does keep with its buggy eyes. I think that might go right around here. Well, maybe it might be a Wasm. I think we'll leave it here for now. Okay, next up we have Watapod. Watapod is a giant nose. It's an upside down Waluigi nose. It's got a mustache, so you know you can see the mustache there, and it's got eyes on the big old nostril part there. So yeah, I really like that it's just a big old nose. So I think that earns it at least a Wasm. It is a little weird to look at, so I think I'll just put it like right here. Okay. Now we have Waterfree. Waterfree changes the designs of its wings to have a bunch. It's all like L's except for the edges, right? But you can see there's just straight lines, line. It's like straight lines everywhere instead of like a lot of different like mosaics they would normally have. But otherwise, it's just like a kind of just a Butterfree. I'm not too impressed with it. Yeah, so I think it might just be a wall right there. Over time, I was thinking I might put this Warmander into Waffle. It's a little scary to look at. A little jarring. Okay, so this one, for some reason, this Waddle decided to make it really sad. Again, it's the same thing as the Caterpie, the Waterpie. Has changed some of the like the spike it has into an L, and then the spike it has on the end. Each of these spiky points are changed to L's, but otherwise there's not much too impressive here. It is just kind of repeating what Waterpie is going, and that whole like sadness thing is kind of random. So I think I'm gonna put this into Waffle. That's actually a very appropriate emotion. Sorry Waddle. Alright, now we've got Wakuna. So here's a little theme going on. This one is being sad, and this one's being kind of stoic faced now. So there's a little metamorphosis going on, a little transformation. This is not too impressive. It's just a nose and mustache and some eyebrows. Yeah, it's just the face features. It's less even of the Waluigi face, but just the like. It's like cosplaying a little bit as Waluigi without having the facial features. So yeah, that's still just all right, I think. Well, right, Harris, you tried to keep you on track of finishing. Yes, Harris, yes you did. This whole like discussion recently, I guess, with Ultramelon going raving about it, but also when I was seeing some friends recently, they were like, we remember your Wacket monsters. This was in the past couple weeks, and I was like, dang, I can't get away from Waluigized Pokemon. It's still associated with me. But yeah, how are you doing, Harris? Alright. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll continue onwards because of this resurgence. But also, Harris, there's another thing going on. I was thinking of having maybe Waluigized Pokemon emotes. What do you think about those? I'm running it by you. You got a lot of emotes, a lot of Pokemon emotes, but I don't think a lot of people have Waluigized Pokemon Wacket Monster emotes. Nobody, right? They got Waluigi, they got Pokemon, but maybe not together. So if after we rate all of these, we might find some of our most favorite ones to maybe turn it to emotes. But no promises. We're trying to see what works and what doesn't, or what's liked by people. All right. So next we're gonna go and look at Wadrill. All right. So here's the final evolution of this emotional journey. So it went from sad to stoic to now like kind of like impish, kind of like, yeah, this really scary smiley type of vibe. Again with the Butterfree, the Waterfree, this Wadrill has a bunch of L lines everywhere for a pattern on the wings. But yeah, otherwise it's like, oh, you know what's cool? It's got shoes. It's got Waluigi shoes. I think it's okay. It might be better than, I would say better than a Waterfree in how it's performed, but it might not be too much better to be wonderful. I think it's just well right. Let's take a look. I definitely think this Waterfree is better than the Wadrill. And let's see. Well, in that case, it might earn a spot here in this. This might be up there because I still like the antenna replacement with the nose and mustache like that. Okay, so let's put that there for now. All right, Waji. So we got Waji. Pidgey normally has a tail that has a bunch of like feathers sticking out. So Waji's got a bunch of L's over there. You can fold it over. It's got the Waluigi shoes, and then so a little bit of Waluigi flourish. I think it's just all right. I think it looks like it's trying its best there, but there's not too much going on. That might be the same thing with this Wadrill though, actually. So maybe down here, we'll still do that. Okay. Alright, now we got Wagioto. Wagioto is not much different than Wagi, actually. I would say it even makes it worse to be a bit too similar. So I might actually just put this down here under Waffle. Okay, let's go to Wagiot. So here's a little extra thing here. We put Waluigi on the Wagiot. Just to show that you can use fly. See, Wagiot used fly. Not sure if that really adds too much to it. It's just a little extra. Waluigi is in there. It may even be making it worse. I don't know. Let's say neutral points for that. No bonus points. So in this case, this is still like the same. I mean, we know it's a Pidgeot because it's got the long hair, and it's got the same L's for the tail feathers. So I think it's not too impressive. I mean, I guess, does the Waluigi on the back make it all right? Maybe. Yeah, I guess we could just put it there. We have a Waluigi on the back of it. I guess that also helps to give a sense of scale, right? Because they all look kind of the same. Okay. So here's Watata. Very cute. It's a very snoozy. It kind of gives us a glimpse of what Waluigi might look like when they're having a really good dream. The tail folds up into the upside down L there. Yeah, I think this is pretty nice. So this might be well, I guess there's not too much going on there. It's a little nice though. Maybe sometimes simpler is better. Yes. Now imagine that Rattata with the nose, maybe. Alright, let's see here. Now we've got Wacket. So Wacket, so normally Rattata, when it becomes Raticate, the Raticate has this tail that has a bunch of rings on it. So just like with Butterfree and Beedrill transformation into Wadrill, Waterfree, this Wacket also has a bunch of the upside down L-like patterns instead of just rings. And also, instead of just being a coily thing, it's now like very straight, like lines, just like upside down L's everywhere. It's going into very hyper Waluigi mode here. I think the simpler design here is good here, just like with the Watata. I would put it at the same level. Okay, next up we have Spirawa. This is a little experimentation of where to put the Wa. I realized there was a W at the end of the name, so I put Spirawa as the name of it. This is a pretty nice drawing, well drawn drawing, but also gives you a little unsettling look at like a very human-y looking face on the bird. But I think it works here with a good blend between the Pokemon's features and the face. Unlike the Warmander that we saw here, and in fact, now that I go back to the Warmander, it does make me a little unsettled to look at here. So I think I'm going to put it down here. Yeah, so I really like how that it's executed for the Spirawa. So that might actually just be up here in the Wanderful as well. Okay, great. So now we have Firawa. Firawa, now here's the thing, is giving the nose really elongated because Firo has normally a really long beak. And I think that works for a good gag for this. It's also pretty nicely drawn. Not that execution should factor into it, but there's very simple execution there. It does kind of give it that old, like, you know, Spider-Man's villain, the Vulture. Look, and the Vulture is normally an old man, an older man type of guy. You know, like in the 50s or maybe 60 years old, I would say. Okay, But yeah, you can kind of look like it looks like he's kind of balding as well. So I think these are all nice touches. So we'll put that right up to wonderful. It earned its spot next to Spirawa. Okay, next up, it's Wackets. Okay, so Wackets got a bunch of the upside down L straight line pattern around this snake. The very unsettling human teeth sort of thing, along with a very human face but blending into like a snake eye thing. I think it's very effective at making you feel unsettled, which is kind of what I was going for. The Rattler is in that upside down L shape. I think this is a pretty good little approach there, but there's nothing too special about like, oh, this is Waluigi. Of course this makes sense for this one. I think other directions could have been gone as well. So I think that would just leaves it at maybe just either wonderful. I don't think it's with the Wasm category. So maybe just wonderful. Maybe wall right. Nah, yeah, wonderful is good. Hey, what's up, Genevieve? How's it going? All right, so next up we got Warbok. Okay, so this one I was having a little fun here. I was inspired by the villainy of Waluigi and the fact that there is a big cobra to make Jafar, the Jafar kind of vibe going on. But yeah, this is Warbok. Waluigi plus Arbok equals Jafar. I see there's a little upside down L pattern right here. I think what I was doing, I was just looking at a picture of the Jafar snake form of Jafar and adding something maybe, or this is off of Arbok. I don't know, but I really like just like this random like, hey, this is a kind of human face on a big old cobra snake. So let's make that reference. So I'm digging it. Jafarbok. Yeah, totally looks like Jafarbok. Does that help it? Does that help the points for its wildness, or does that hurt its wildness? Let's see. So I still think it's at least maybe a wonderful. Is it a wasm? Time will tell. Let's see. Comparing to these other ones, I think it's still like here. It is a random thing. It's like nobody was asking like, oh yeah, Jafar from Aladdin. Okay, now here's our mascot, Wackachoo. So in this case, I was thinking, hey, let's have Wackachoo. Pikachu has seen all sorts of dress ups, right? You've been in all sorts of different things, different games, different shows, and Pikachu's wearing all sorts of cute outfits. I figured Wackachoo can wear Waluigi's clothes. Got the nice hat. Actually, I like Sprigatito right here. Got a nice little hat here. I am unsettled. Yeah. And yeah, so the instead of round cheeks, it's upside down L's. Instead of the, you know how Pikachu's little tips are normally covers all the way around, so it actually just tapers off right there, so you still have an upside down L. The jaggedness of Pikachu isn't quite like the diagonals. It's actually very straight now to go upside down L as well. And then of course we got the little gloves that Waluigi has, and yeah. So I think this is pretty well executed, even if it makes you unsettled. Is it awesome or just wonderful? I don't know. Kind of looks like fingernail ears. Fingernail ear. Ooh, fingernail ears. Did you see the Mario and Luigi Pikachu crossover box? No, what is that? Crossover box. What is this, like a Pokemon trading card game with Mario and Luigi? I did see some sleeves. Are you talking about that art? I've seen some art before of Pikachu wearing Mario and Luigi costume. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Those were great. All right, so let's put this in wonderful and not wasm or wah because of the unsettling nature sometimes here. All right, so now we got Waichu. Even more of a like, hey, I'm a little guy type of thing. I think it's it's just kind of imitating a bit of what Wakachu's got going on, but there is the more evolution of having the ears. It's becoming a little more human, which I think it sets it apart enough from Wakachu, but still, again, it's not going to propel upwards in ratings. It's just going to be different enough. That's a little goblin guy. Yeah. You can imagine this guy peeking around the corner and going, why chew? And sneaking around. Yeah, exactly, Harris. Okay, so let's go ahead and put Waichu kind of right at the same little level here.
From surfing all morning. Work through lunch.
All right.
You picked fresh from the garden.
Pikachu and Mario outfit and Luigi outfit. Yeah, I remember that. I remember it totally. Here's Wanshrew. Wanshrew. So instead of all the little rings that you see on the exterior of Sandshrew, again, a bunch of the straight L's all over it. But otherwise, the face is not too impressive to me. I think this might just be a little wall right here. That is, unless we got a bunch of wahs in the chat. Not chat, but in the channel redeems for this one. But I think I'll just put it at wall right. Clever bricks, yes. There you go. Ooh, upcoming one is one of my favorite ones here. Here's Wanslash. Very nice, I think, blend between the features of a Sandslash into the features of Waluigi. Was that for Wanslash or Wanshrew? But yeah, so what this does is what happens when you have something very sharp and pointy that it can actually reach into your nostrils, and also your Waluigi, you might like to pick your nose. So I think this is a great combo of Waluigi's personality, along with Waluigi having the equipment to be able to go and dig into. I mean, I guess Wanslash does like to dig, but now you're digging for nose booger stuff. So I think this is at least a wasm for me. And I really like how it's drawn here with the facial expression too. So I'm actually just going to throw it all the way up to a wahaha. There we go. All right. Now here we go with I did a little story here of Wateron female. This begins with the Waterons. There's like a little love thing that you're gonna see in a second, but yeah. So here is a little shy Wateron, yeah. So obviously is expressing that emotion a little more clearly here. But yeah, let's see. So we've got. I guess this is. Can you imagine a cute Waluigi or a little chibi? Yeah, it's got no stash. If you notice that, a little attention to detail. It's a little baby, no stash yet. Or maybe this one doesn't have a stash because it's female. I forget. We'll see. And the little patterns it normally has, that it would be like little triangles that are kind of like purple and pink. Oh yeah, this one is more violet and lilac or whatever. But yeah, instead those are L's, and the little whiskers are now little L's. And yeah, so I think this is still not too high up. There's not a lot of groundbreaking stuff going on. But it does make me a little happy here. So let's go ahead with Wonderful. Oops. Wonderful. I'm starting to think, actually, when comparing with the rest of these a little bit, some of these might get bumped down though. We'll see. Okay, so now we got Waterina. Okay, so Waterina, it's doing this little, you can see there's a little spoiler alert. They're setting up for a little, I drew it like this in this order. I drew half of a drawing. You can see that its heart is going to be completed by, you guessed it, it's going to be a Waterino in the future. But so now it's able to stand up a little bit on its hind legs to kind of reach up. What's it reaching up to do? It's doing something cute. It's doing a little blushy. We like to see that. That's really nice. But otherwise, it doesn't look too much like different than this Waterland. Yeah, so and that actually made docket points. Spoilers. Yeah, exactly. So let's see. So that may actually make it at a wall right if it's kind of not innovating enough on its previous evolution. But then again, if we look at Pokemon, is Nidorina and Nidoran female, are they too much different anyway? So maybe it's not their fault. Maybe we just put it into Wonderful. Okay, so now we got the last one here. We got Waluigized. Waluigized, oh no, it's crying right now. What's going on? Oh no. So let's take a look. There's actually not too much going on Waluigized. So we can see little patterns of L's here and the little like under the blues under the eyes along with the added eyebrows. But yeah, not too much. I'm not too impressed. I'm gonna have to slam that down into the below category, into wall right. I might even feel spicy enough to put into the waffle. I think so. Although let's look at the rest in the waffle. No, let's put it in the wall right. Those are that's a pretty dark place in the waffle. Okay, so now we're at Waterland male. So here we go. Here's a little like, you know how Waluigi is often depicted with a rose, right? So where to best use a rose? Well, we do have the Nidoran male and female, and you might think they might romance each other. That's when you use the rose. This Waterland male is kind of offering a rose to the Waterland female. So yeah, that's a little clever inclusion of the rose. At least I was trying to do there. Now besides that, the design of it, it's got the mustache. So yeah, I guess I went with the male mustache thing. Yeah, so basically on the same level as Waterland female, except with an added touch of the rose thing. Sorry, Waterland female, I gave a little boon to the Waterland male, so I'm gonna put it up here. If only I'd done it the other way around. And then now you can see the Waterland Love Act 1. You can see them together now, like that. That's the complete picture. Aw, look at that. Offering a rose, and then she's going shoot. A little bit like that. Okay, so next we have Waterino. So Waterino, like when I was drawing Waterino, or sorry, when I look at Nidorino and Nidorina, it looked like Nidorina can sort of be a little more hind legs mobile than Nidorino, because Nidorino kind of looks more like a rhino versus Nidorina, but maybe that's just me. So I decided to have Waterino be drawn more on this like quadruped mode, and that's why you might see a little bit why the positioning is happening there in the next one. But yeah, so Waterino, let's look at the design. Let's see, not too much going on. I would say this is just all right here. There's not a lot of innovation going on here, so let's go ahead and put it into wall right. Okay, so now if we go to see Act 2, Waterland Love Act 2, this is what it looks like. Aw, look at that. Their hearts are now together, and they're touching noses. In fact, the nose thing, because Waluigi has a big nose, that would be together an increase of points, but separately, we're rating them separately, and separately they're not too impressive on their own. Okay, last up, Wado King is dead. So that's what happened here, and that's why Wado Queen is crying, because this is a dead partner. Oh no. So there's actually just not much going on here for Waluigi-ness. So I would say this is pretty bad for what? This is pretty bad for Waluigi-ness. It's just for the sake of telling a nice little story here of like these two lovers were being cutesy, and then they started getting all kissy and being together, and then one of them died, and now the other one is heartbroken. So I'm gonna go ahead and slam that Wado King down into, I would say, in the waffle category. Like, there's not a lot going on there. It could just be the angle there, and we can re-innovate on that. Nice. I'm a monster. I'm a Wacket monster. So this is Wafairy, everybody. It's a giant Waluigi head on a Clefairy body. Oh, that's an extra wah there. Lots of wahs. Okay, so we're bumping this one up here. I think this is a really nice. I think this is a really nicely executed one. It's gonna be at least wasome, but maybe wahaha. I don't know. I kind of like. It's just like there's his face. It's just the face. I think that's pretty good. We might bump this down. It might be being a little too generous. Although comparing with these other ones, yeah, all right. Yeah, thanks for the wahs. All right, so now we've got Wafable. This is now I was like, where do you go from there? It's Clefable doesn't look too much different than Clefairy, so this is just like a freaking out Waluigi face going wah. In the end, I don't think we really see too much of this going on with Waluigi. He looks more sad when he emotes. He's all like, "Oh no!" instead of freaking out like this. That feels more like a Wario thing. I'm definitely not too impressed with this. It looks like a rehash of the surprise that was Wafairy. So Wafable, yeah, a little down there. Let's go ahead and put it down. Ah, jeez. Not even wonderful. Maybe even well right. I don't know. Maybe it's waffle. Yeah, I'm not really impressed with this one. Maybe it's well right. I'm thinking about maybe the little the sudden expression there. I mean, you definitely see more of Waluigi going on than Wado King. Alright, so now we got Walpix. Walpix here is now there's a little story. I decided to tell a little story. It's discovering a firestone. What the heck is that? But otherwise, the design of it, it's got a mustache and very Vulpixian eyes. Not a lot going on here. I would say this is just maybe a wall right, maybe even just a waffle. I guess we see a very big difference from Vulpix with like a big stash and big eyebrows and under blue eyes thing. So I guess maybe just wall right here. Okay. And then it transforms into, or evolves into, Wantails. It loses its mustache. And now it's like, what? I'd say, what is going on? There's not even much Waluigi-ness going on here. I'd say this is pretty waffle. The teeth is very unsettling. That is true. Yeah. Your Wantails has very human-like chompers now. So I'm going to put this under the waffle. There we go. Alright, next up we have Wagglypuff. Making the reference to the anime with the microphone. This is a very, what emotion is this for Waluigi face? But this is just like with the Wafairy thing. It looks like this is, I would say, a little less Waluigi than the Wafairy. But otherwise, yeah, very. I think it being a round Pokemon with a face, it makes sense to have just a face on this as well, but very exaggerated. Yeah, it is such a happy Wagglypuff. I would say maybe one step below. Yeah, okay. At least, yeah, it can't exceed the Wasm. Is it wonderful? I think maybe just the wonderful. In this case, maybe this is, I put this a little too high here. Maybe that's just a Wasm there. Okay, great. And now looking back at the Wahahas, I'm looking at, yeah, no, that's still good. That's still good. I like that. All right, Wigglytuff. I decided to go in a little unsettling direction here with the eyes here. It's just like going like kind of like that sort of vibe. Oh, we got a little wob boats there. So quite the transformation from like this is like normal-ish, and then it gets into this like what is happening here, which I still think it feels like a Wigglytuff with some Waluigi features on it. But what would happen if it had Waluigi features? It gets into that vibe. So I think it goes above what Wonderful is. I think we're going for a Wasm here, everybody. We do have a couple Was here. Even more okay, never mind. It's a Wahaha. Thanks for the vote. All right, so we're putting that up there. Okay, next up. Oh, this just says Waluigi. I didn't say. Okay, this is Wabat. Wabat is just Waluigi's head with the hat, of course. But if you see here, the mustache becomes bat wings, and then you just add these things. Then it's got vampire teeth, so it's like vampire Waluigi with no eyes and the mustache wings, and it's no body. So this Wabat. Oh, I see it. It's got the hat. Yeah, so I think this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool with the little features it has. So we might put it at not. It's definitely above Right. It's either Wonderful or Wasm. Let's take a look at. Yeah. I think I like it better than this one as well. These are just trying to get away with being cute. I think this one is back down to the wall right here. I kind of like this. There you go. Mustache wings. Yes, that's the selling point there. And now we got Walbat. Walbat here. It has that. Golbat has the long tongue, and normally you'd be like, okay, it's an animal with a long tongue. But if you put Waluigi's face, now you're just imagining him going like, ah. Which I think is a very unsettling and good juxtaposition. We still got the mustache wings, we still got the hat, of course, and then now we have the Waluigi shoes there. We've seen that on some other Pokemon, but I'm glad we didn't miss the opportunity to do this. So we got some So yeah, this was a pretty good keeping it in an evolution. Oh, sorry, it's not going to go there. I'm just scrolling up. So it's at least here. The difference is whether or not it's going to be up here in the Wahaha. I think it's still just at a Wasm. Like it didn't blow our minds, but it still evolved it in an interesting way. All right. Okay, now we got Waddish. Okay. Oh, jeez. So Waddish here is like a bald Waluigi head with leaves and shoes. I think it does a good job at scaring me. Yeah, there's enough Waluigi-ness going on there. So it's not Waffle. I would say it's Walright. Yeah, that chin must be dragging around everywhere. So now we have Walloon. We're getting back to a little more of Gloom's face here, but we're looking at Waluigi being maybe a little more not as go-gettery, you know, just kind of in its world, and a lot of drip that going on. You know Gloom. But yeah, so some of the patterns it has on the flower changed into little L's. It's got the Waluigi shoes, but otherwise I don't see there's too much going on here. It's just nice. Let's say maybe it might be in the Walright category. Although I guess, I don't know, I like it better than this. I guess it might be a Wonderful. There we go. Alright, next up we have Wallaplume. It looks like a little Waluigi. Yeah, it looks like more like the Waddish got up and trying to fight you.
What are you laughing at?
So I'm still not impressed though. There's not a lot of new stuff going on, and yeah. So it's just it got attitude. I might just put this in the waffle category here.
Whenever you need a good LOL.
There we go. Yeah. So Waddish set the stage, and Wildplume didn't follow through. All right, now we got Walrus. Now we've entered color mode. I started using coloring pencils now, and look at this. We have Waluigi is from the world of Mario, so the mushrooms here are now these from the super mushrooms from Mario's world. So that's a little nod towards that. But yeah, otherwise we got yeah, just some basic Waluigi features. Paris has the little bumps there on the front, so now they're like little L's. I would say this earns it 1 point above of just like all right, maybe. So maybe over into the wonderful category. There we go. All right, now this one, Warasect. So now the mushroom is taken over and is controlling the mind of the little bug underneath it. So that's a big super mushroom on top of this. And now we have a glimpse at a mind-controlled Waluigi, or what that might look like. I think that does this job. I think this does a better job than this at portraying like a little interesting thing, a little shock, but also still has the Mario nod. So it still has that plus point there. So I would put this in the Wasm. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, next up, Watanat. Nightmare fuel, maybe. It's if you imagine Watanat just kind of standing there in the hallway or behind you a little bit, just staring at you. I don't know about this one in terms of cuddliness. It scares you very well. Good job at scaring us. Otherwise, the features are not too exciting. I mean, I like how I colored in the eyes, but it's, I guess the little combo of like, what if you added really buggy eyes on Waluigi? This was the opportunity to do that, and it does make for monstrous results, like you're in The Fly or something. No, I will not imagine that. So I think instead of Walrite, it might be a Wonderful. Yeah, if Paris got to be wonderful, then you get to be wonderful too. If Walrus did. Okay, next up, number 49, we got Wanamoth. This is kind of a rehash of what Wadrill and Wadafree did. There's a bunch of L designs on the wings and the body where it could. There's the bug eyes again, but still now it's a little closer towards human-like. Whereas this did a little better execution at scaring your pants off. So I would say I'm not impressed by this one. I mean, I got the little feelers that are upside down L's as well. Yeah, that's too bad. I might just put that in the waffle category here. Alright, next up, we have Waglet. The simple execution of put Waluigi underground and then he pops up. Poop. That's a Diglett, or it's a Waluigized Diglett. It's just his head. He's just stuck in the ground. Yeah, I like it. It's a little surprise. It's like, surprise, it's just Waluigi's head. So I'm gonna put that into the wahaha. Let's keep going up. Hold on. There we go. All right, next up. Now this is the little like, what do you do? What are the other two heads? It's gonna be 3 Waluigi heads. No, surprise! It's sock puppets. Now he's stuck there, and now he's like, what do I do when I'm stuck here? I'm stuck. I gotta entertain myself. So he pops up his sock puppets, and now he's going wah 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 wah. So yeah, that's a little twist. They're like, oh, he didn't see that coming, maybe. So still evolves it a little bit from the precedent set by Wacket. So we're gonna put that way up there as well. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Next up. Now we got Wowth. Oh, look at the cutie Wowth. Okay, so Meowth usually has the coin on its forehead, but instead of the shape being that elongated oval type shape, it's now just the upside down L. I think that's a great place to put it. Waluigi already puts an upside down L right there where the hat is, and so of course there's a pile of money from Payday that it's sleeping on. Instead of the ZZZ from sleeping, it's the upside down L. The whiskers are they're changed to be color like mustaches without it being a mustache. So these are like little simple touches here. And then look at the tail there. It does do an upside down L as well. So I think this one's a very nice and simple, good design of one. So I would say I would even put this maybe at a Wasm there, if not Wonderful. But yeah, I would say Wasm. Well done. Now something happened. This is one of the ones that got skipped over. There's a Wajin, but I guess the post is missing somehow. But yeah, it showed like King Bowser in the shadows petting a Wajin. But yeah, but we work with what we got. So we're moving on to Waduck. Here's Waduck. So normally, hey, shout out to Psyduck. Psyduck looks like he's staring off in the background here, wondering what we're up to. He's like, "Hey guys, can I join?" Okay, so instead of being like this clueless like duck that's just like spacing out, it looks like it's very in tune with what's going on. I decided to change the question marks into the upside down question mark character. I don't know what was going on there. I decided to like flip things around. So that's kind of like a random choice, I would say. This is still like not too much going on there. It is a little interesting that it changes its expression a little bit. So I guess it's more than wall, right? Okay, next up. Well, we also lost the Walduck post as well. So now we're in the Wanky. All right, Wanky. So in the anime, so this is cool, I think, is little colliding of worlds. You may have already caught on right now. So in the anime, Mankey steals Ash's hat. Since we have Waluigi from the Mario world, Mario also loses his hat in Super Mario 64. So if we have the Wanky steal Mario's hat, then we have this colliding of those worlds. So that's what's going on here. But let's look at the design of this Wanky. So we have the little thing just like with the Wowth that we just saw, but otherwise just really nice and simple. I think the best thing about this is that it's using the little gag from Mario 64, but yeah, I guess that endears me enough to boost it up one more point, even though it technically doesn't have anything to do with Wanky. So let's go ahead and put it at, it would normally just be a nice wonderful design just like with Rattata, but I guess that would put it into Wasm, but is that too much? Yeah, that might be too much. Let's put it into Wonderful. We don't want to boost it up just for little cheeky references here. Okay, so now we got Wamape. So Wamape, this is just like this is the story in the anime. So Mankey becomes Primeape and then beats up everybody and becomes scary and stuff. So Ash and Primeape were like getting into a tussle because Ash needed his hat back. So yeah, this Wamape has got a really nice looking face. It's really cool to see Wamape kind of have this kind of teeth design that you might see sometimes in animated faces when they're clenching their teeth. I really like the little like angry vein there. Yeah, the face I think works well in this case. I think this is a better execution than the Wanky, and it still has that little reference to that episode. So we might put it into the Wasm category. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and do that. All right. Now we have Wowlith. Instead of saying like bark, bark, or woof, 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 it says wah, wah, wah. It's got a tennis ball. Reference, because dogs like to play catch with tennis balls or fetch. And Waluigi debuted in Mario Tennis. So I think that's a really nice little reference there. But otherwise, the design of it, I see there's a bunch of upside down L-ish type of stuff going on. But otherwise, it's really simple. So I think it gets up one more than just the Wonderful. I guess that would put it in the Wasm. I guess if Wastoise gets to be in Wasm, so does this Wowlith. Some of these might get bumped down over time. Okay. So now we're at Warcanine. Okay, so since we established that Mario is in this reference universe, if Mario is Ash, then if Arcanine is usually known to be associated with Gary, then that means Gary is Luigi. And so I just threw Gary in here, or Luigi in here, to go with the Warcanine. So, smell you later. But yeah, otherwise the Warcanine looks just simple. Actually, maybe it doesn't really innovate too much on the Wowlith. So it might actually be less points than the Wowlith. Might just be a Wonderful there. There we go. Okay, now we have Wallywag. It's just a little guy, right? It's just like I have just this. Oh, so instead of the design of a bunch of swirls on its chest, it's got a big L, and that's fine. That's fine. That might just still be all right, but let's see. Could it tussle with any? Yeah, I guess it could tussle with Peeps with the Wonderful hair. There we are. Okay, next up we have Wallywhirl. Okay, so Wallywhirl tells a little story here again, just like the wall picks. It's like, what's this water stone? But in this case, I feel it's a little better executed because it's like bait right here. It's a fishing line, and this thing's underwater as indicated by all these bubbles around it. So it's like, what's going on here? It has a cute little like mustache growing in, and so it's like, oh, okay, it's growing up. You can see that the size of the nose is getting smaller relative to the body, so the nose is staying the same size. It's got the gloves on, which I think is great because Poliwhirl's got gloves on, and Waluigi wears gloves, so I think this actually puts it up above the Wallywag. So where is that? Right here in the Wonderful? Actually, Wallywag should be like that to put in order. So let's go ahead and put it into Wasm. Some of these might be a little too boosted now, actually, I'm thinking, compared to other ones that we liked. So we might bump them down. Maybe we'll do that right now. Let's see. Yeah, not too impressed with this wall picks here. Maybe this one too. Yeah, maybe also this Waturtle. Waturtle's not really doing too much. Waluigized. All these are good. Yeah, these are good. I think this Wanosaur, I think I'm giving a little too much credit, maybe. Yeah, this might be just wall, right? No, it's cute, but then, let's see. Same thing with this Waduck. The Watata. Yeah, we're starting to embrace more of the all rights ones. I guess same thing with this thing. Which one is better, the Wakachu or the Waichu? I like the nose there. I'm not sure about Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur sets the stage for everyone else. Yeah, it might just be all right. So we're starting to trim down like which ones I'm feeling like are getting more and more impressive here compared to the others. Now that we've seen more and more. Yeah, these ones might be a little too...
Sure. So smooth and chewy.
I don't know, I think I still like the cosplay bit.
Whenever you need a
I
good
think Pikachu doing the cosplay bit is applicable there.
Thunderpants. That is good.
Okay, let's move on.
Share a delicious Laffy Taffy moment with the people you love.
Alright, so now we've got Waluigized. This one is a little sad tale now. Like the Wally world touched the Waterstone, and against its will, it turned into a Waluigized. It's not cool. It's sad. Very tragic tale. Sorry to do this to y'all. It's going wah. It's very sad at what it's become. And look at the little stash and nose. It's very small compared to the rest of its body because it's a very big creature now. I would say this is not too much different than this thing. So that may actually dock at a point. So maybe just at wall right.
Wherever you are in life, major in your future. Visit umassglobal.edu to enroll.
All right, now we got Wabra. Okay, so little sleepy Abra, but now with like a little bit of facial feature stuff, nose and eyebrows. Looks like it's got a little tennis ball that's floating up, and the design of this little upside down L is happening here. I think it's a little cool. It might be a little wall right though. Alright, now here's my favorite thing. So Kadabra gets a spoon when it evolves. Instead, Wadabra gets a tennis racket. And of course now it's just doing floating even more tennis balls than it was when it was a little guy. So yeah. And also Kadabra has the little red star on its forehead. That's a perfect place to change that into a red L. Yeah, and the mustache, it's growing out. This one didn't have a stash, so that's pretty cool. So now it's getting more of a stash. I mean, of course, Kadabra has a mustache, so, and whereas Abra didn't, so this kind of lines up. In fact, that may bump up Labra a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, I would say so. Let's do it. Let's do Wonderful there, which means we have to put Wadabra, since the clever little spoon thing, spoon tennis racket, we're going to put that at least at Wasm. There. There's no surprise going on here. No delightful surprise of like, wah ha ha. So we're going to put it right there. Okay, and of course, you know what happens when Alakazam happens. 2 spoons, right? So 2 tennis rackets. This to me makes less sense because when you normally play tennis with just 1 tennis racket. So yeah, it has 2 tennis rackets. It's the same deal. Its dash is now huge, of course. More comedically huge in this case I decided to go for. And now it's just like hitting tennis balls everywhere. I think this is less points for it. It's just same thing as like Wadabra, but just doing more stuff. In fact, it might even sink it below into wall right. I would say wall right because Wadabra set the stage for what it should be doing, and then Wadabra did the flourish surprise, and then now Waluigized is like nothing original. Okay. Watchop is just like, hey, I'm Waluigi, but if I'm like gray and had the weird Machop like hair thing or whatever it's got. So yeah, and it's just wearing the overalls without any like shirt on or whatever. So yeah, I think it's a little interesting. I think it's just a little wall right. It's otherwise not impressive. Okay, then the Wachoke got lost in this here, so we just have the Wachamp. The Wachamp is just not too impressive, nothing new. It's just Machamp with Waluigi face added onto it. I think that's just going to add it to the waffle category there. Nothing new. Just muscular Waluigi with 4 arms. Alright, so Wallsprout versus zombies, little is the caption, and yeah, so I decided to take the tennis portion of Waluigi, of how that gets shot forward. You know, like some of those machines have like tennis machines that shoot out balls, but if you take Plants vs. Zombies, has the little like, what do you call these bell Pokemon, right? Or bell plants, and you combine it, it's like a Plants vs. Zombies sort of little reference. I think that's a little cute, it makes it a little better than just the wall right design it's got going on. So one more than wall right. So Wonderful. Okay, we're almost there to the end. Okay, now we got Weaponbell. So Weaponbell still has that minimal design. It's not really impressive. Normally it has that little like hook it's got at the top, but now it's an L thing. We've seen this many times before with the little change. I would say this now has got to be 1 step below, at least with the from the. In fact, it may even just be Waffle. I mean, there's not much new going on with it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Waffle there. Okay, now remember we established that Ash is like Mario, right? Based on previous illustrations. So who antagonizes Ash, but also, you know, has a rose or whatever? James from Team Rocket, and James having a rose from Team Rocket. Also Waluigi has a rose. So you know that Victory Bell in the anime is known for like swallowing up James. So instead, right here we have Victory Bell swallowing up Waluigi. So I thought that was a nice little opportunity there to show a little Waluigi in there. This makes more sense than the Wagiot that we saw. So let's look at the design of it as well. It does have patterns with the L. There's the same L going on here. I think the design of it is still a wall right, but the little joke there, it bumps it up one more. So I'm gonna put it up there with the Wonderful. There we go. Okay, now we have Wantacool. So Wantacool here, so Tentacool normally has like 2 tentacles going around, but if we use the stash as the tentacles, now it's a really long stash and it can be using that. And also Tentacool has like little like red gem, like, or not little, the 2 ones are big on either side of its head. So those are just L's as well. That's not too bad, but I really like the mustache tentacles thing going on there. I think that's a really nice, good choice there. So and now it's just like a floating head too. It's all works out. So I would say Wantacool maybe is at least one. Maybe it's a Wonderful. Wantacool is wonderful. Okay, and now we have Wantacruel. So normally Tentacruel has that like beak in the front, but also has a beak in the back. So I thought, hey, those are 2 noses that are stretching out. And then now it's got a whole bunch of mustache going on. It's just like Mustache City for tentacles. I think that there's enough difference with the extra nose that it adds a little like, oh, whoa, I didn't expect there to be a second nose. So that means since it didn't innovate but surprised us with the second nose, it gets to stay in the same wonderful tier as Wantacool. And we can kind of see that the same one mustache is spread out into a ton of tentacles. Okay, next up we have Wadude. So just a very basic design. Just as Geodude, but with Waluigi's face. So we'll just go ahead and put that in wall right. It may even should be Waffle, actually. Based on these other ones here. Yeah, I guess I'll put it into the Waffle. Okay, so now we got Waveler. Waveler is just making the upside down L signs. I guess it's just, I don't know, I'm doing gang signs but with upside down L's. Not sure what that's about. That's pretty random. I would say that puts it into the waffle category. There's nothing new going on there. However, now we have Walem. It's a giant tennis ball because Golem is normally like a round boulder thing. So this is just a big old tennis ball as the final evolution there. I really like this, really nice surprise, but otherwise not too much of a like Waluigi-ness going on there. Not even like the expressions or whatever. It's just, we know that it's Waluigi just because it has the tacked on face. So I think that stops it from being that surprise wahaha. It might just be a Wasm here. I would say that so. Apparently I really like it whenever tennis balls are mentioned because we got tennis ball here, here, and here. We do have that down here and they're wonderful. But I guess that wasn't too much of a... This is more of the referencing Plants vs. Zombies, which is just random. Yeah, that has nothing to do with being on point. Okay, number 77, Wanita. You know what's interesting here is that this was designed before Galarian Ponyta, and I feel like there's a little bit of sameness, but not sameness, but I don't know, the color scheme because it's got the purple and such. But this is following Waluigi's whole yellow and purple theming. But of course, Galarian Ponyta has like, you know, pinks and purples going on there. But this is still like, I mean, I like the different color flames. That's kind of a surprise. But otherwise, it's like just the head again. So I think it puts it one step above Waffle, just like wall right, because it's like the same effect as the Waddish. Where is that Waddish? Did Waddish make it up here? Oh, it did. Okay, yeah. So there we go. now we've got, oh, the Wapidash is gone. Okay. The Wapidash has, instead of a horn, it's like a giant nose. Alright, so now we've got Wapoke. So Wapoke, it's a very drooly looking, it's an opportunity to see Waluigi being all like spacing out, but otherwise not too impressive. It's just an interesting thing to see Waluigi in that state. Okay, so now we got Wabro. The Wabro changes the shell that it has for a chain chomp. I think that's a really nice touch. I think that's good. Otherwise, it is pretty basic for everything else, but I still think that means it puts it above a wall right there. It becomes a wonderful. There we go. Okay. Almost to the end here. Now we got Magnemite. Okay, Magnemite here. It's got a hat. What's going on here? Normally, Magnemite's got the screw thing up on top, but now it's got this hat instead. So that's cool. Magnemite usually has the U's, or the iconic magnet U's that it has, but instead it's the upside down L's. And then it's got one eye on a nose. It's a floating nose, which is not a face. Like, I could have gone the face. I think I could have gone the face route, but instead I wanted to feel more like a thing. Like, instead of Oddish, which had the face, Magnemite doesn't have a face. I wanted to feel like it was a stuff. So I instead just went with the big old nose. And I think that is a pretty nice little interesting decision there. So I think that puts it, at least wonderful. Does it put it at Wasm? Let's see. Wonderful. In the words of Professor Oak. Let's keep looking at it a little bit. The noseness, I think it's just the nose part that really surprises us. Otherwise, everything else is pretty like L. I mean, the hat's kind of interesting, but yeah. So I think just the wonderful there. And now let's compare to everything else. Actually, I think it is pretty awesome, actually. Okay. Now, next we have Wagneton. Okay, so here's the surprise. So, Wagneton has Waluigi's nose and then adds two more. So what are the two related to Waluigi? What makes Waluigi? It's the Warioification of Luigi. It's the same thing that you've done. So if you take Luigi and Wario and put them together, you get a Waluigi. So that's why it's now flanked by Wario and Luigi. So it's their noses with their hats, and then one eye. So it's like, and then if you look at the way that the magnets are, you have a W. You have W's for Wario and then L's for Luigi. I think this is a really nice, really strange. Like, this is creepy, but also clever and different enough. Just like the Magnemite. I think this boosts it up above even the Magnemite there. And actually, I think this Magnemite was designed to support the surprise even of the Wahaha. So we're gonna go on up to Wahaha City. There we go. Funny enough that the Dugtrio and the Wagtrio and the Wagneton are the threes are up there. All right, now we got Wafetched. Wafetched, so Farfetch'd normally carries a leak, so of course I'm like, hey, tennis racket. There you go, good opportunity to do that. There's also a little design normally on Farfetch'd's nose there, and it's also got a beak, so we changed the design to be the L. We've done that a couple times before. The beak is now a giant nose. We've done that also before. We've done all of these before. Basically, Wafetched is a rehash of all the components of other Pokemon that have done this. So I think that makes it not any bonus points at all. But the composition of everything together does earn it more than just Walrite, I think. I think it's allowed to have a little bit of fun, like this Firawa had. There we go. Okay, next up we've got Waduo. So now we're doing so we've got there's a lot going on here, right? So the Doduo's body is normally like this, like a ball shaped thing. So now we've got the tennis ball instead. And then the heads are like, well, what are the two heads? We can't just have what's just Waluigi's head and then Luigi's head. So now we have the two Luigis as the duo. So that's what's going on here. And it's just their regular heads. I think the fact that there's this long neck thing that's really skinny and keeps it all jarring, and so I think that is pretty awesome. And maybe that Wagnaton is also awesome. Yeah, these all make me... Those are great. This might just actually go down to Wasm. This one as well. This one is just so weird. I just like it because it's just like, what is going on? There's a lot going on there with the choices. Okay, here we go. Alright, so now we got Wadrio. Luigi, the third head has appeared and it's actually Wario. So now Luigi is flanked by Waluigi and Wario. Now it's he's trapped. Now he screams out Luigi style, just like in Luigi's Mansion. This is kind of the same things of like, it's kind of combining both Waduo and Wagnaton down here into the same concepts, which I think has to put it down one below those two. I think, let's see, Wagnaton, and then what's the other one? Waduo is right here. So it might just be Wonderful. Yes, it might just be a Wonderful. Or a Wasm. Actually, the surprise of Wario is kind of good.
Head to spotify.com/start-a-podcast and start recording now. Talk where the world listens with Spotify for podcasters.
Okay, there we
Click
go.
the banner to learn more.
All right, it's Wall, so seal, right? But then now, Wall, so Wall, seal. Very basic though. Not impressed. I'm just gonna put it into Waffle. I see the little horn is actually an L, and then we've already done that many times before. So we're putting that there. All right, we got 4 left. Okay, we got Wagong. This is also kind of the same thing. So also not impressed as well. I mean, it's cool to see like big teeth on Waluigi face, but the same thing is going on there. Yeah. That's Waffle. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we've got... Who's that Pokémon? Who's that Wacketmon? It's Wommer. So we got Wommer. Bonus points for the purpleness theme, but otherwise, I get it is interesting to see Waluigi-like face with that kind of thing going on, like, ah! Right? So I think it puts it above just being maybe Waffle, maybe it's Wall, right? It is kind of fun to see that. Maybe it is more than Wall, right? Let's see. These all might be Wall, right, as well. All right. Well, this is a little repost of, I guess cheeseburger.com did this article way back then. It was like somebody's drawing their way through Waluigi as Pokemon, which is really cool. And this is Wack. It's like the same thing, but just a different. It's a different expression as Wammer. So I think that just puts it into the like, it's alright category. And I believe we're at the last one now. There's a couple comments I got that I was responding to. Now we got Walder. So Shelder normally has like a little face inside of the shell. So instead we just replace it with Waluigi's head just being inside the shell. There's a little bit of flourish of like adding little L, upside down L stuff going on. But otherwise it is just Waluigi's face. And I appreciate that. I think that's wonderful at least. It might even be more into the awesome category. Let's take a look here. I guess that this is... I guess this might just be waffle and this is alright. Let's take a look here. It might be a Wasm. Okay, that's it. Believe. Oh yeah, and here's a little for my birthday. A friend made this wall bat in crochet form, which is really awesome. So that's the first official fan art of the fan art of the Wacket monsters going on there. So that was really cool. Yeah, and that's it. That's the last Wacket monster that I've done. The thing to do next is Waster. So yeah, so here's the tier list. This might be a little off, a little fiddly around here. But otherwise, I guess generally correct here. A lot of these aren't impressive down here, and up these make me smile. Yeah, this might be maybe bumped down here, even though... Yeah, maybe. But yeah, okay, cool. So thanks for watching with this rating of the Waluigi system. Are there any, if any of you are watching here, are there any of them that you would like to see as emotes? Waluigized emotes. Like I could see this nose picking one, Waluigized sand slash wand slash being one. This is being like kind of bored or apathetic. This is being joyful. This is being frustrated. We can kind of use all these things. Although it's kind of hard to depict, we might want to use this expression but with the socks as well, because otherwise it just looks like Waluigi's head, and from a distance on the emo it just looks like it's not in the ground. Yeah, this is kind of strange to do. This doesn't have as good of a face for an emo. But yeah, and the same thing with some of these are kind of harder to do. But yeah. Okay. Where are we at here? An hour and a half. So I think I can just easily switch into playing a game here, but I think I'm gonna just take a quick break just to catch up and see maybe see my notifications or whatever, and maybe we'll do a little nice Slay the Spire or something to close this out. But yeah, so that's the tier list of Wacket monsters. Everybody take a break, take a think through, do some wahs. Here, I'll do a wah too. There, and then I guess I'll come back and say whether I'm gonna do a little short extra game or I'm gonna close it then. But yeah, so I will be right back.
We are so
Oh, I just realized I didn't unmute the mic. Hello again. Hi. Okay, so I think we'll just go ahead and finish with some Slay the Spire. Not going to do anything like Inscription or whatever. I'd rather that be its own stream that's intentional instead of just being tacked on to the end of a stream like this where we were rating everything. But yeah, so yeah, we did that in an hour and a half. So that was a nice successful rating. And now let's just go ahead and relax with another run of Slay the Spire. Last time we did the Watcher, we got pretty far until we made a silly mistake. So, but we went through each of these three. So I guess we can go back to the Ironclad and try that out. Although it's even though it isn't my favorite. Yeah, let's just do something I was enjoying. How about, let's see. Let's do the Defect. Let's do that one. I think this might be my favorite. I'm not sure. Poisoning a lot and doing a lot of orbs. Those are both playstyles I like. Okay, obtain a random rare card. That's kind of cool. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. It doesn't help when the final boss. Lose all gold, max HP plus 14. That could be cool. Lose your starting relic. Hey, maybe we'll just lose our gold. Normally we can maybe get 1 or 2 cards with 99 gold. Yeah, I guess we'll go for this. It's about trying to stay, like sometimes with the orb plan, you're trying to stay alive as long as possible because you want your orbs are passively dealing damage, the ones with lightning. Okay, so we want to go and get towards that animated elite there. So we can either take these two paths. This one has 3 monsters. This is 2 monsters into question marks. I feel like we'll throw in some extra spice and go this direction. All right, here it goes. 5 is coming at us, so we can just do a nice 5 block, or we can just kill them. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that. We can do zap. Actually, hold on. We could just do a block and then just deal the 6. Like that. And if 2 lightnings hit that one, then... Okay, it didn't. So the next, we can do an attack next turn. Yeah, we can do exactly 4 to this. So now we have 10 to deal with, so we can do 2 defends. Pass turn. Taking no damage. Alright, now we can go ham. Strike, strike. I guess, yeah, new dual cast. Alright, what are we doing here? Beam cell, vulnerable from attacks. I like go for the eyes because it helps prevent even more damage from us, toward us. So let's go there for that. So we want to go left because that's where the spicy elite is. Here's a little maw, little chompy peep. We only have the 1 defend, so we're gonna have to take some damage. We'll summon some lightning and we'll do a strike. Okay. A free go for the eyes, strike for sure. And now we can choose to dual cast. If we do that, it says evoke your next orb twice. That would do 16 damage to it, so that would leave it with 4 plus 2, so 6 left. Yeah, that's probably worth it to do now. Cool. Then 3 from the lightning. It gets more defense, but I think we can do the 9. All we have to do is do a single strike. We can also go for the eyes there, strike, yeah. Good. Ball lightning, summon that stuff, but sweeping beam is good too. Not against final boss, I guess. There we go. But drawing a card is good. Let's see. I like the sweeping beam. I like having at least 1 AoE attack, especially if that elite battle has multiple enemies. Okay, living wall. As you come to a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. Alright. Let's see. Which face do we go with? Removing a card, transforming a card, or upgrading a card? I like doing the upgrade because we want to have Zap be at 0. Let's see. What does Sweeping Beam do again? Okay, yeah. I like Zap being 0. It's a free summon of lightning. We don't have to choose between cards for that. World of Goop. You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Looking back to the puddle, you see your missing coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventurers mixed together in the puddle. Alright, so we can either go back down to 0, or we can gain 75 and lose 11 HP. I think we could, since we're at almost full, we can just gain gold and lose HP, because we have the HP to spare. Alright. I mean, that's why we did that thing in the beginning, right? Max HP plus 14. Okay, we get the free zap. Go for the eyes, do a strike. I guess it didn't matter in this case, the freeness of that zap. We need more expensive items or draw lots of cards. Okay, 6 is coming at us, so we can go ahead and do a defend, another defend, and then let's do a sweeping beam. So we take 0 damage, great. 9 is coming for us, so just 2 defends will do it, which we don't have. Zap, sweeping beam, and we still don't have it, so... Oh, we just barely killed them. That was perfect amount. Okay, we have another sweeping beam. Alright, that's good then. Draws us into more. Okay. Oh, here we go. We got multiple enemies. Sweeping beams are going to be great here. Go for the eyes would have normally apply weak, but it's got the artifact buff here. It says negates 1 debuff. So we'll go ahead and just do that anyway. I think we'll work on the less HP one right here. Yeah, so let's see. We can do 2 defends and then a strike. So he takes 0 damage. But now we're getting dazed shuffled into our discard pile. We're eventually going to draw those, and that's not going to be as good. Alright, let's do a sweeping beam. Ooh, a free zap. That's good. We only have the 1 defend, so we're going to have to take some damage. We do have a fire potion that deals 20 to all. That could help with not taking as much damage. I think this is a nice place to do it. So go ahead and do that. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't do it to all. My mistake. Alright. Guess we'll just do a regular old strike here. Hopefully what's going to happen here is that the middle one's about to do 9 to us. We'll live through that. We'll do more damage to the one on the left. And by the time the one on the left tries to attack us again, it'll die instead. So then we don't have to do another block. So we got another sweeping beam. Another sweeping beam. Oh wow, that's a lot of dazed. Then we'll do a defend. We'll only take 4 damage from that attack. Okay, yeah. It looks like that's going to turn out to be the case. That one on the left is going to try to hit us. But we're going to kill it. Just barely. Okay, and then we can defend. Alright, cool. I don't know if we're able to go and stop the one on the left before it hurts us, so... And I don't want to spend a fire potion here on that. So we'll have to do our... Maybe we'll have to switch to hurting the one on the right. So if we channel a lightning, that's 9 damage. If we do a couple strike, yeah, okay. So I'm going to have to defend here. We'll do a couple strikes on the one on the right, since that's the one that might die when it's its turn to attack us. Okay, here goes. Let's see. Zap will do a random evoke. That's 4. And now we can do a sweeping beam. And then we can go for the eyes. Strike. Bam. Whetstone. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random attacks. Oh, sweet. Ah, sweeping beam's better. Okay, cool. Ooh, here's our ball lightning, but here's a rare card. Gain 4 focus at the start of your turn and lose the focus. It could be good. We have to finish the battle. I mean, I think we usually finish normal battles within that amount of time. But if we were to get into a boss fight, we might have to wait to actually play this card until we are confident that we're going to win within the 4 turns. Because otherwise, if we start losing focus after turns, going into turns 5, 6, where those orbs aren't going to do anything. So let's see, if we had 3 lightning summon, normally they do 9. So if we add 4, so they would do 7 times 3, so 21 damage is what they would do instead of 9 damage. I think this makes even more sense if we had the other power that increases our capacitor, and we can't count on getting that in this run. So let's get ball lightning. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, you're unable to identify the specimens. You want to escape but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. Stomp, you anger the mushrooms. Eat, you heal 22 and you get parasite. Do we heal? I guess we can anger them. I don't want that parasite in here. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Ambush. Rodents infested by the mushrooms appear out of nowhere. Oh yeah, those are like upside down rats and controlled by mushrooms. We do have a bunch of sweeping beam stuff, so that's great. So 12 is coming for us. So let's go ahead and do... I think this is a good time to do the fire potion. I could do 20 to somebody, and then we can finish it off with the strike. So let's go ahead and do 20 to one of the ones attacking us, and a strike will kill this one. Before we do that, yeah, let's do the strike here. What does that do for us? There's a little upon death thing that happens. Applies 2 vulnerable. Okay. So now we're about to take more damage, but if we do 2 defense here, we don't take as much. Or we take 0. Okay, so now we can go for the eyes on this. Make it weak. Free zap. Now we can do a couple strikes. We didn't draw any defense. This is just pure damage. Okay, 9 coming for us. Ooh, let's just do sweeping beam. So that's 10. So we could just sweeping beam again. Ball lightning. Odd mushroom. When vulnerable, take 25% more attack damage rather than 50%. That's cool. So anything that likes to grant vulnerable will be a little bit more protected against. It's risky. 2 times the number of frost channels. Well, we don't have too much frost going on right now. Gaining 2 energy and adding a void. That could be useful. So let's say we have 3 orbs. We already have the 3 orb slots. Regular focus means it does 3 damage each, so that's 9. If we increase the focus by 2, so it does 5. So that means it's going to do 10. Not too much increase there. If we're thinking we're going to get frost, this might be cool, this combat, right? So to all enemies. So this might be cool to use as an endgame card against bosses. We just have to get those cards that grant frost. We should check those out when we go to the merchant. Oh, speaking of the merchant. Oh, another blizzard. Sunder deals 24. If it kills an enemy, gain 3 energy back. Ooh. So this could be a free attack. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 to all enemies. Oh, not bad. But I don't think we could do that as much. Abagus, whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 block. Huh. Not too bad. I do like having another blizzard. I'm gonna really want to try to find that frost stuff. Card removal service, always good. We have a couple attacks here. We actually added, let's see, how many attacks? A lot of attacks here. So we should get rid of some of these strikes. Alright, let's see. Frozen Egg. Whenever you add a power card into your deck, upgrade it. We can't count on that always happening, so let's do the Sapphire Key. Golden Idol. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shiny gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You sure you don't see any traps nearby? If you get the golden idol, then do trigger a trap. So I'm going to get it. What trap do we get? Take 20. Oh, 22 will almost kill us. I don't want to lose 7, so I guess we'll deal with the injury. As you grab the idol and stow it away, a giant boulder smashes through the ceiling into the ground next to you. You realize that the floor is slanted downward as the boulder starts to roll towards you. Okay, so now we might want to heal then. Yeah, there's 3 monster fights in a row this way, so we might as well heal. And since we healed, if we hold out against this monster fight here, then we might want to fight the elite. Okay. Let's go ahead and gain a couple block there and then strike. Go for the eyes. Get some free lightning. Yeah, it looks like we really need just a bit more, a little more. A little more expensive cards just to take advantage of the free zap. Cannot play? Oh. Can't play attacks this turn. That's okay. We can defend and take 0 damage. Oh, and our passive orbs also deal damage. And that's the win. Another blizzard, should we do it? No. I mean, we could, we really just need frost channeling cards. Damn, 2 times the number of frost channeled. So when did this become worth it? 3 frost channeled, it does the regular amount. So at least 4 frost channels. Let's go ahead and just do another sweeping beam. We have lots of beams. We're just an eye laser cyclops. We did well against that previous battle, so we're just going to go ahead right into fighting this thing. I think we'll go ahead and do a regen now. There we go. We need the HP, and just in case it surprises us, 18 is coming for us. Sweeping beam. Go for the eyes. That's less. Do defend. All right, 18 coming for us. Guess sweeping beam. All right, we're doing defense now. Got the free zap. They're not about to attack us, so it just strikes. $37 minus the 9 that we know we're gonna get for next turn. So 28, can we do 28? Go for the eyes. That's 13. That evokes. And strike. Whoa. Let's try to knot it off there. Okay, let's see. Sweeping beam. That's it. Ink bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. Okay. Oh, defragment. Super good. Love that. Increasing the focus. Let's go ahead with that. I think we should heal again, maybe, after this fight. We'll have to get the ruby key eventually. Alright, definitely want to do some sweeping beam. Ooh, we can go for the eyes and weaken the strongest one here. Do a defend, and then we got the defragment going on. Okay, 5 coming at us, but if we can kill it beforehand... Well, I guess we don't really have much to do anyway. Okay, do we have any blocks? No, not yet. What is good to do? So it's 7 plus 9, 16. And then if you evoke twice, that's 18 plus the 16. 34. That's not going to kill it. So we should sweeping beam in case we draw a defense card. No, we did not. In case we draw a defense card. We did. Alrighty. For each orb, we don't have a capacitor thing yet, so it does 1 damage for 1 energy for 12 damage. A free claw, free steam barrier. I like the free steam barrier. Okay, definitely need to heal. Alright, here we go, slime boss. Okay, I'll zap, sweeping beam. hopefully get attacks. Oh, we got defragment. Always good and welcome. Alright. Any draw cards? No. Okay, so we'll do the ball lightning and the strike. And that's it. Okay, it's about to do 35 to us. So if we can bring it down to 70, which is 25 damage, that's a tall order. Feels like we might not be able to do that. So we should try to block as much as we can. Which we only have the defend here, plus a sweeping beam. Ooh, go for the eyes will apply weak, so it won't do as much to us. Then we can defend, gain 5 block. Okay, just split up. It looks like we did reach that 70 threshold before. Okay, we got another zap going on. There's another strike. Strike. Defense. Oh, I didn't hit end turn. Alright, let us go for the eyes. Ball lightning. Very nice. Not much else besides to make that exhausted. Okay, definitely a sweeping beam here. So that's interrupted on the left, but we are going to already sweeping beam anyway. Oh, the free steam barrier coming in clutch. Okay, we're going to do the strike here. Ooh, 10 damage to all enemies can help. There we go. Although I guess we just did some overkill just now. We didn't have to use that potion. Alright, we did it. Oh, all for one. Deal 10. Put all cost 0 cards from your discard pile into your hand. We do have some cost 0 cards. We do have Rainbow. Rainbow will get us some channeled orbs. The first card you play each turn is played twice. Ooh, the Echo form is always good. That can get bonkers. I think let's go for Echo form. The end of your turn, you no longer discard. No, I don't like that. Transform all strike and defend cards. Are we using any strike and defend? We have one that's upgraded. At the start of each combat, channel a plasma. Ooh, there we go. Plasma will gain us even more energy, but it has to be in the context of the orbs. So eventually we'll lose it if we keep summoning more orbs. There's the merchant there. We might want to try to get some ice cards. Channel Frost. I like it. Let's go. This peep. Okay. Defragment will increase the power of our lightning. Sweeping beam. Sweeping beam. Still got a strike here. So let's go ahead and do that. Home. Hey, welcome home, Harris. Welcome back. We've finished the tier list, and that took us an hour and a half. So now we're decided who ended up top tier. Ooh, okay. So it was actually, I think I can maybe, if I still have it up here, I can quickly display it. Yeah, let me see. Let me do. Let me see this here. There we go. There you go, Harris. We got Wanslash, Wagglytuff, Waglet, Wagtrio, and Wagneton. But that's a little muddy with the so that's the Wahahas tier, and then we got the Wasm tier. Those are all kind of the top ones there. I'll leave it up for a second. I'll take a drink of water here. So we finished that in an hour and a half, and since that's kind of a shorter stream, I still had some time, I think, to we're winding down with the old Slay the Spire, giving another run at trying to defeat the heart at the end. We still haven't defeated the heart with anybody, the final boss. We're playing I think this is my favorite character, but I do like poisoning with the silent. But yeah, this is the defect with all the orbs and stuff. Although I guess when I say this, I mean this right here. There we go. We're back in action. Hopefully you got a chance to see it, Harris. All right, here we go. We have 10 coming for us. All we have to do is do 2 defense here, so we're good. Go for the eyes, ball lightning, and then 2 defense. We have not channeled any frost, so no need to play blizzard. 20 damage coming for us. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go ahead and do sweeping beam. Try to draw another card. So hopefully we get a defend. We did. Let's do zap, which will do a nice little evoke cycle there. 2 defend for sure. And we have 1 left, so let's go ahead and do the 9 damage. We're gonna take a bit of damage here. Whoa. 10. Okay, that's better. 10's coming for us. Yep, sweeping beam. Wow, they're at 1 now. Okay, well, this is it. Cultist push. Oh, yes. Gain strength at the end of your turn. Gain 1 ritual. I think we might... Oh, that would be great to save for the final boss. But yeah, we'll keep it as long as we can. Go for the eyes, rebound. Still no... Gaining 3 block is good, but this is good with 0. There's still no channel frost, so hopefully we can see that with the merchant, so we can build up our blizzards. Oh, we got it, and it's on sale too. Let's get it. Okay, what else is here? We got strawberry, raise your max HP. This brews 5 random potions. We can get even more blizzard if we really wanted to. Oh my gosh. I guess we could try to go for it. A blizzard deck? We have 144. So if we get this, we can't do the card removal service. But I still really like getting a bunch of sweeping beams. And blizzard attacks everybody as well. Hologram could help us get another channel frost back into our hand sooner rather than later. Hello World may be able to get us some channel frost cards. But we don't have any powers, reward powers matter stuff. So I guess we can hologram here. Yeah. Alright, we'll save our money for the next merchant. Okay, so let's do this one and then we get to choose left or right. Okay, hello. It looks like this thing has plated armor, so it's gonna, at the end of each turn it gets 14 armor. But if you every time you hit it when it has no block or armor or whatever, that plated armor goes down. So 10 is coming for us. We definitely want to channel Frost and draw a card. See if we get a... No, we didn't get a defend. We can Sweeping Beam to try to get a defend. No, no dice. Blizzard now only does 2 damage. So that's not worth it. So we might as well just do a Defragment and then a Strike. There you go. So we are going to take the 7. Okay, 10 coming for us. Do we have 1 defend? Okay. Sweeping Beam will draw us another card. Ooh, hologram. Okay, so hologram. So 1 defend, 5 plus 3 is 8. So we need 2 more to block from. So I guess the hologram will do it. Right here. That will get us back whatever we want. I guess Sweeping Beam might be good. We might draw a 0 cost card. Like, nope. But we did get Ball Lightning, which is great. Shout out to Magic the Gathering. Okay, 12 is coming at us. Oh, we can go for the eyes twice. There we go. 8 is coming for us. All we need is 5. I guess that's it right there. If we use that Steam Barrier, the effectiveness goes down during this combat. Now we got 8 coming for us. If we channel this Zap, we get more energy temporarily, so we might as well Sweeping Beam here. Let's do a defend. Echo Form, that's gonna be great. Echo Form will duplicate the first card we play each turn. So we gotta think about what cards we play first. I'm thinking this double 7, so 14. This only does 2 right now. Yeah. Get a free zap. Of course, we can strike. So that has 11 HP left. That's too bad. Oh, I forgot we had lightning coming at it. Okay. Ooh, I like self-repair. That could help with keeping up a really beefy HP for the long run. Draw 1 card for each unique orb. We do have unique orbs, I guess, so this would probably reliably do 14. If we play this first turn, we already have a plasma and a lightning to start with. So this would do 14. No, sorry, not 14. Sorry, you do 7, then draw 2 cards. That's what it does. But we might channel Frost, and then it would draw 3 cards. I think I like the self-repair. Don't want to lose more HP. Naloth. An odd creature with a hunched back sprouting several tentacles is scrounging through a pile of trash and debris in front of you. As you approach, he shuffles toward you in a non-threatening manner. Naloth hungry? Feed Naloth. Oh, if we give it the golden relic, we get a special relic. Or if we give it the nuclear battery, we get a special relic. What does the golden idol do again? I forgot. I do like the nuclear battery. I think we should give it the golden idol. We might get a super special one, because there are some relics we don't have unlocked. What is that one? Holding the relic out towards him, Naloth snatches it out of your hand with his tentacles, dislocates his jaw, and slurps down your offer in one quick gulp. He gives you a large toothy grin as more tentacles appear from behind his cloak, these ones brandishing an impossibly neat-looking box. He pushes it toward you until you take it. Wow. Okay. Oh, we drew Echo Form, so if we don't play it this time, if we don't play it now, then we lose it. I think it helps that, and we have to lose. Oh, we don't have to use up all our energy. That's good, because we still have defend right there. Let's go ahead and weaken that. So it's only going to do 6, and then if we do defend here, we're only taking 1 damage. This is a great success. Okay, we do want to kill the cultist now though, because it'll keep getting stronger for each turn. Let's see. Sweeping beam is good. Alright, the first thing we play each turn is doubled. We gotta remember that. Go for the eyes, we'll weaken that damage. Let's defragment and do a strike. Oh, another sweeping beam. We have no block right now, but that's fine because we have a 0 cost steam barrier to provide us block. We could probably kill it next turn, but we'll see what we draw. Okay, sweeping beam, good to do. Only 9. Oh, yeah, we did it twice. Very good. Okay, so let's defend against 10. So we can go ahead and do 5. Channel the Frost. So that would be 3. What's in our discard pile? Oh, we can go for the eyes as well. That doesn't get us self-repair though. Yeah, I guess we could self-repair. We're gonna take 2, but we heal 7 at the end of the combat. 22 coming at us, okay. Alright, defend. Definitely want to play defend. Oh man, we just got a bunch of days, so we have no choice but to play Blizzard and then just pass. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Ouch, okay. Alright, it's not about to attack us, so that's good. Ball lightning and strike. Okay, another sweeping beam that we can get. That's so funny, we get tons of sweeping beams. I mean, sure, let's get a sweeping beam jamboree. We're at 54 out of 89. Maybe we can, although there's an elite coming up, so I guess we can rest. Be ready for the elite, and then definitely not rest afterwards. Oh, we got another camp. Yeah, we got a lot of fireplace opportunities. What is this thing? Applying weak is very good against this when it does multi-attacks. Alright, we have no defense yet, so let's go ahead and sweep and beam. Nope, sweep and beam. Okay. I think we'll do defend and then ball lightning now. Let's take a look at this. 5 decks. Ritual, that's pretty special. Gain 2 strength. I feel like I could just increase my strength. Doesn't do too much, considering the strategy is like skills and stuff. Let's see. Free steam barrier. Strike here. Self-repair. If we do hologram, we should get a 0 cost card. Yeah, which is our only hope. Oh, zap. There you go. Okay, 6 times 3 coming for us, so let's do some weak right there. Good. Only 12 coming for us. Channeling of Frost will get us a little bit more block. Defend as well, so it's 5, 6, 7 against 12. Guess we'll defragment, and that gets us one more defense up. This does 11. So we should try to block as much as we can. We have a couple blocks here. That's 10. This would do the 11. So let's go ahead and do the 11 first. We can go for the eyes to weaken that. So it's only 15 coming at us. But we're still going to take a little bit of damage. Just a tiny weensy bit. 2 damage. Okay, that's a lot. 24 is coming at us. We gotta do Sweeping Beam Plus. Go for the eyes, will weaken that. Okay, good. Only 16. And then we'll defend twice. Oh, what's that gift do anyway? Let's see. Lost gift. Triple the chance of finding rare cards from combat rewards. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, 30 is coming at us. That is not good. I hope I can just kill it now. Oh no. It's too bad we couldn't kill it before it dealt a ton of damage to us. Okay. Alright, time to finish it off. Ceramic fish. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 9. Gain 3 thorns. Yes, that's good. Oh, here's our frost that we want. So let's go ahead and get cool-headed plus. Ooh. Yeah, we should heal. Let's rest again. Go to the chest, and then we'll get a campfire once again. Birdface turn. Whenever you play a power card, heal 2 HP. Okay. Not bad. Alright, this time we'll get the ruby key. Okay, so we have 2 choices to go. We have 63 out of 89. We could be really risky here. We do have 3 potions, and we just healed. Alright, here we go. And whenever we get cards from combat and stuff, that's good because of our relic. All right. 21 coming for us. All right, we should do something here. If we gain dex, that's going to give us a lot of block. Hopefully Sweeping Beam gets us another defend. No, it doesn't. Okay, ooh, there's the go for the eyes. That lowers that. Self-repair, always nice. think, let's see, if we channel the frost, it increases the amount of damage. We can also hologram. There's a lot of cards in the... Oh, we can draw 2 cards. That's great. We can get a lot going on. Going off. Although if we do, that's only 4 and this is 3. So if we can do hologram and get back a channel frost, that could be cool. Okay. So this would do 4 damage each. This also does 4 damage. No point in getting blocked, so we might as well blizzard. Okay, cool. I just hope this peep dies pretty quickly here. Sometimes it has some scary attacks like that 21 that's coming for us. Alright, let's try to sweeping beam into a defend. Oh, we gotta go for the eyes, which is great. So that does less damage to us. I think defragment will help us block a little bit more, in addition to doing more damage. What does this do again? Heal 2 HP, that's great. Sweeping beam in case we get a 0 cost card? No. Okay, 15 minus 6, we get 9 damage. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that damage. This is 6 damage now. Still not amazing yet. Okay, 21 coming for us. Dealing 4 strike with 2 energy left, it would be down to 7. Oh, we're like 1 shy. What does this do? When you're receiving attack damage, deal damage back. Okay. We could do this to try to mitigate the damage we receive. So, this is 6. And then this is that much. Oh, it gained some block. Oh man. Okay, there you go. Like the chill there. 58 out of 89. It's really nice to keep getting a bunch of special relics. Ooh, this is in our wheelhouse since we have a bunch of those wide sweeping ones. So let's go ahead and get a bunch of chill. We'll go ahead and apply a weak to one of these peeps, I guess. Defragment. So we made it do 1 less. Should we... I guess this might be the time to do a cultist potion. Okay, so I'm going to keep getting strength at the end of each turn. I definitely want to weaken that. Sweeping beam. What does this do? 7? Okay. Alright, so now we should probably double blizzard. Just because there's a lot of attacks coming for us. Okay, here we go. Last blizzard, and that should take care of the 2 minions. Oh no, one of them is alive. That's not good. Ouch. Okay, here we go. Sweeping beam. Got some zap going on. Here comes the rally. Nice. Oh, the echo form. Very appealing. This is a good turn to do it as a turn off. Although if we do the frost, 5 blocks, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we wouldn't take as much damage. So we gain 2 HP if we play a power card. Alright, let's do it. Here goes. Oh, geez, that's a lot. Blizzard to do a lot to them. That's good. 10 to them, 10 to them. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. So we do have Echo Form. Sweeping Beam. Now this does 13. But do we need to do Cool Headed now? This will get us a bit of frost. Ah, go for the eyes just in time. Okay, cool. We're in trouble. Okay, cool. We do have a turn off kind of here. 15, that's good. So we'll go ahead and do 12 there. Okay, very good. Yeah, I think we got it. Cards continue to strike, deal 3 additional. That's cool. Channel 2 random orbs, always good. Yeah, let's do that. 26 out of 89. Okay. So let's just get a bunch of chill. Echo form. Alright, here we go. Sweeping beam. Sweeping beam. We have 1 energy left, so we either do 6 to all or 7 to 1 person and channel a lightning. I think we should just do the 6 to all. Let's do an extra little damage to the weakest one. There we go. Oh, they're all getting stronger now. Okay, that's 18 coming for us. Alrighty. Let's do a defragment. Ooh, a free zap. That's good. We did a couple defragments, that's right. Okay, gain lots. Do some chaos. Okay. Probably need some self-repair after, but we also get plus 2 HP when we do that. Okay. Okay, we took 0 damage from that turn. But those cultists begin stronger ever yet. Okay, we'll go for the eyes for this peep since it has the most HP. Let's go ahead and do strike, steam barrier for sure, and we can dual cast. If we do that, yeah, I think that's worth it. We might randomly hit the bird in the cultist in the middle. There we go, we did it. And then hit defend. Alright, cool. We take 0 damage again. Okay, sweeping beam does the most damage. Actually, no, this does 8 damage to all. If we get cool-headed, we can do even more damage. Okay, cool. Oh wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. So now we can do Blizzard with greater effect. Okay, cool. Can you do 8? 8 to them? Oh my gosh. Looks like we can't. Oh, if we channel a frost, we randomly deal a ton of damage, so let's do that. And then we have enough block for the other guy. Very cool. Alright, let's just go ahead and finish off. Oh, machine learning. The start of your turn, draw additional card. That's pretty good. Okay, we're at 41 out of 89. It feels like a death sentence to go against yet another elite, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe we got a risky for the bisky. This is Act 2, right? Oh, we have all the keys already, too. Yeah, let's do it. Yet another one. Alright, this is still our specialty. A bunch of enemies. Okay, so we get a frost for each enemy. Get echo form. Go for the eyes for the one that is going to do the most damage. Okay. Do hologram. Okay, go for the eyes again so we can do it to this one. Then we can do Blizzard and then defend to close it out. Bunch of attacks coming for us, so we'll do Cool-Headed, which gets us a bit of defense but more cards as well. A lot more cards here. Now we can defend a couple times, which would give us 10 more block. What's coming at us? 27. So if we get 20 plus the 3, that's 26. We can actually live through this next attack. Are we close to killing anybody? No, we're not. Okay. So we'll do a couple defense that way. There you go. Okay, only 16 coming at us now. No blocks though, so we're gonna have to go on. So this will get us 2 HP, and this will maybe summon. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of cards now. Hmm. 41. we're only going to take the 1 damage from these attacks. Okay, here we go. A ton of damage coming for us. So keep in mind, whatever we play is going to play twice. So I think Sweeping Beam, Entangled can't get, okay. So we can get 12 block. Or, let's see, a couple orbs will help us somehow. Not really. Get lots of HP back. I think we should do... If we do the power twice, we get 4 HP from our relic, and then at the end of combat, we get 14 more HP. So it's 18, plus 18 right there. But this could be really bonkers. Let's do it. Okay, we did kill somebody. That's great. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure we block. Channel. Do another block, and we can only do self-repair there, and it gets us 2 more HP as well. That's pretty good. A bunch coming for us, but let's see. We could do 20 to both, which is good. Okay, and if we do another, oh, should, okay, now we can channel Frost. Ooh, okay, good. And then we can do 12 to all enemies, which kills the guy, the boss, and I think the minion goes away. Does he go away? No, he doesn't. Okay. Oh, my lightning finished him off. That's good. Old coin. Upon picking up, gain 300 gold. Nice. Bias cognition. Oh, this is the one that we weren't sure about doing. Channeling a plasma. That's pretty nice. Get more energy. Let's see. Sweeping Beam City. I guess we might as well. Okay, now we gotta heal. Alright, time to face Act 2, final Act 2 boss. 420 HP, very nice. Well, we get the free chill there. Get the cool-headed. Go for the eyes. So it's only dealing 12 to us. We have no block so far. We should use this block and a defend. And then pass turn. There, now we're going to take 0 damage this turn. Okay, 12 is coming for us. Should really invest in Echo Form. And also Machine Learning, I think. There we go. We got some HP back, but now we're going to get some really nice... We're going to draw some cards. And we're going to, you know, heal... Or not heal, but do double damage here. So what should we do? Or double effectiveness. 25% less, so 25% of 20, that would be 5, so we would take 5 less damage. But if we do that twice, the next turn we also take 5 less damage. Yeah, seems good. If we cool-headed, we can channel and get some more block, but also the plasma will go away and give us a bit more energy to keep going. Alright, so now we can do a couple defends. I guess we're stuck with doing 9 or okay, we can do 9 or 6 to all and draw a card. I think we should just do the 9. We only take the 3 damage. That's great. Oops. Almost knocked down my mic. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, now they're taking a turn to do something, so that's cool. Now we can play our cool, sweet stuff. Gain some focus. We don't need self-repair. Let's do zap. This will draw us a card. It also does 9. That does 9. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. This does 6, 2. This is 7 plus lightning. All right, 20 coming at us. We're playing our next card twice, so we can get 10 block, or get, if we channel 2 frosts, we get a lot of block. That would be 14 plus 8, so then that would be enough to block this next one, so let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna apply weak. Very nice. Channel some lightning, some ball lightning. And then some chaos orbs. Ooh, very nice. $11 coming for us. We have no ice. If we do this, we get 5 more ice. So that's pretty good. So we have 9. So we're only going to take 2 damage so far. If we hologram, we could take 0 damage if we get one of these 0 ones here. Yeah, there you go. $15 coming for us. Let's go and see what's beyond this. Couple of sweeping beams gets us that, so let's go and do steam barrier. I guess before we do that, let's see, what are we going to spend our 2 on? This does 12. That's pretty good. Self-repair does heal us 2 HP just for now, but I think making progress on damage might be better. Alright, let's go with Blizzard. We'll do a little strike, get the steam barrier, and we're going to take a bunch of damage now. Shoot, I'm playing a lot of weak. I should have done Blizzard twice. Uh-oh. Oh well. Alright, so let's get some cool-headed. That's good. Prep for the next attack. That would do a lot of damage, but we don't need to. I guess that's always good. Do your worst, ha! Wow, we have another turn off here, okay. Tough. Defeat impossible. Die. Okay, now it's getting 6 strength. That's pretty powerful. 20 times 2. Okay, here we go. If we can lower that, that would be great. That's 40 damage coming at us. Okay, so this draws us cards. Channeling 2 random orbs will get us even more block this time, which could be good. Maybe we'll get even more frost. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're just channeling a ton. Okay, okay. Okay, we're low on the HP, but might be able to get there. Okay, got the zap. That's gonna go and give us a lot more energy. Well, that's 9 energy. Here we go. Channel that frost. Whew, cool. 7, 6, 6. So let's do the 7. Still have that blizzard to do at the end, so let's save that. Good thing Sweeping Beam draws us cards. We have lots of Sweeping Beam. Okay, we ran out. These are all defends, which could be good because 18's coming at us, right? So if we can do, yeah, we're gonna block all of it. If we just do this, this, and one more. And all we have to do now is the 16 damage here. Bam. Okay, we're about to take no damage from this attack, which is great. And now they're taking a turn off to do stuff, so let's go ahead and do that. Sweeping Beam. Chaos. Strike. Okay, they're at 13 HP, but they're about to get some armor. Okay, so 28, and now they're trying to kill us, I think. Yeah, they're gonna kill us unless we kill them. Well, this will do. Okay. Oh shoot, we should have played. Oh, we should have played Blizzard. Okay, I think we can do it though. I think that's enough. Okay, cool. Oh, thank goodness we got past it. Liquid memories. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Core Surge, deal 11, gain an artifact. Exhaust. Oh. Buffer, prevent the next time you would lose HP. Not good against the final boss. Remove all your orbs. Gain energy and draw one card for each orb removed. Core Surge, deal 11, gain 1 artifact. Yeah, I guess this one's the best one. Upon pickup, obtain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise your max HP by 5. I like that. Obtain 1 card, a grade 1 random card. Coffee dripper. Gain an energy at the start of your turn. You can only... No, I don't like that. Okay, I like tiny house then. Oh, cool headed is up. That's good. Got an attack potion. Any... Okay, I have no frost stuff, but genetic algorithm is really good. It permanently increases the card's effectiveness the more times you use it across the battles. I know we're in the later acts, but I think we might have the opportunity to keep using it. Okay, cool. So let's see. We have 707 gold. That's amazing. So we should find a merchant as soon as possible so we can make use of their wares earlier. There's merchant opportunities on the left and also on the right. Although the middle path means 2 merchant opportunities, which can be good. And then there's, okay, we can do this, which has a couple question marks also along the way, which might be merchants earlier. Okay, we should do the chill now. Very nice. Get some zap. Get some more ball lightning going on. Okay, we're about to take 0 damage from that. Okay, a bunch of damage is coming for us. Oh, geez. If we can do 20 to that thing, that's a lot less damage. Let's see. We could do a sweeping beam. Yeah, I feel like we should just focus on the one with a lot of damage that we can do. That's only 1 and 2. Then so we can use maybe something else here. Choose a card in your discard pile, return it. It's cost 0. Let's get a random attack. Let's see. Thunderstrike. Deal 7 to a random enemy for each lightning channel this count now. All for 1. Deal 10, then put all cost 0s. Scrape. Deal 7. Okay, I like all for 1. So let's do all for 1. Okay, cool. And we just got a zap back in our hand, so we could do this. Okay, so now we can actually do some defend plus some AoE, which means 6. This is 6 as well. Okay. So we should do sweeping beam. Okay, we have a defend still, so we can sweeping beam. Oh, now we can go for the eyes. Stop that a bit. Okay, let's go ahead and get that 5 block. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. It's not as impressive, but it'll keep us from losing too much HP. Alright, go for the eyes on this one. Weaken that. Sweeping beam can draw some block like that. And I guess we should defragment. There we go. Okay, next up. So that other one has come back to life because these things always come back to life as long as there's at least one other still alive. It takes like a couple turns to come back. Ooh, we should block as much as possible. Alright, so I'm gonna block that. Gonna block that. Block again. And get a 0 cost card back in hand, which I guess we can go for the eyes. And then do that. Oh, and then we get Steam Barrier. Okay, we take no damage. So we'll focus on the 23 one. That's a lot coming for us. The Echo Form is good. Okay, alright. Guess we're just gonna bite the bullet right here. Hopefully we'll draw that self-repair sometime. Oh, there it is. Okay, so 18's coming for us. The first thing we play is what we'll get 2 of. I guess getting 2 random orbs is good right now. Okay, yeah, one of them just died. So now if we strike the other... Bam. Okay, so now we only have to worry about 11 coming for us. If we play one of these powers, we heal 2 HP. But we can just go ahead and strike. It's about to do 11. I guess we could do this, self-repair. There we go. Cool. Get even more HP, but hopefully we can knock out that 30 HP right now before the other 2 come back to life. Alright, here it goes. Oh, there's the all for one. That's cool. So we'll go for the eyes. Do a zap. Do an all for one. And then we got back these things. Yeah, I think we got it. Cool. Whew. Alright, Turbo Plus. Gain 3 energy, add a void into your discard pile. Wow. That could be good, especially if we draw the Echo Form. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. He's, I mean, this is good. It could do like 12 damage for us, but let's get some turbo. Ooh, a chest. Pantograph. At the start of boss combats, heal 25. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, let's head towards the right. There might be a merchant here. Nope, just a fight. Okay. Okay, got 15 coming for us. Alright. Looks like we're taking 4. 18. All right. They're at 62. I guess we can do a couple defends. Okay. And if we do sweeping beam, might draw a defense card. Nope. Let's get machine learning, which heals us 2 HP. So we're about to take 6. But now we get to draw lots of cards here. Cool. So we can do the zap. Let's get genetic algorithm for sure. Get a nice defend going on. Sweeping beam to maybe draw another defend. Another oh well, if we do the sweeping beam, we'll have no energy left, so we might as well do 12 damage instead. So we're about to take 6. Okay. 24 coming for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the free card here. Defragment, boost. Maybe this will help us do a little extra. Oh yeah, we get more energy. Oh, now we're getting lots of energy. Here we go. Oh, this only does 4. Oh, we ran out of cards. Maybe we can drink our liquid memories and not take so much. Something will cost 0 here, but we can get. what will do it. They're at 19, right? We have 2 energy, so if we can get a card that draws us a card, that would be good. So that would be probably the Sweeping Beam, 9 right there. Okay, we might top deck. We might be able to do it. Although if we channel 2 orbs, 2 random orbs. No, yeah, let's do the Sweeping Beam. The one that's upgraded. Okay. What are we gonna draw? Okay, we got a strike. Oh, it deals 9. Ugh. Oh wait, we have lightning coming for it. There you go. Amazing. Electrodynamics. Lightning now hits all enemies. Oh. We're gonna do that. Yeah. Bam. Make it rain. That's a big one. Okay, it's gonna do something to us, so. Alright, so we're gonna get the ice. The Sweeping Beam. Echo Form, we gotta do it. It's a good time to do it. Here it goes. So remember, always do the strongest card first. Six to all. So this will do 12. This will draw us like 4 cards. Do we need that much? Four plus. So this will be like 4 plus 3, 7. That's pretty good. Oh, we don't need to do that twice. Okay, we can always do 8 damage twice. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. Now we can do genetic algorithm. Ooh, turbo. Okay, there we go. Might be able to use that turbo. Okay, cool. Okay, what are all our powers? Lightning hits all enemies, negate the next 2 debuffs. We have Echo Form. Okay. So first thing we play is what we'll get 2 of. Oh, we can get 2 self-repairs. Okay, Sweeping Beam. Or I guess 2 blizzards, right? Let's see. Well, at least with Sweeping Beam we draw more cards. Okay, and then we draw another card. Okay. Okay, with the 16 coming at us. Let's see what we can do here. Hologram, focus, okay. Defragment will gain us 2 energy and also maybe also do some good ice stuff. Possibly. So we'll try it. Do some chaos. We did get 2 ice things. Okay. We'll get some block and get another card back to our hand. I guess the Steam Barrier gets us a lot of block back. There you go. 14 against their 16, so we'd only take 2 damage. Okay, let's get that machine learning going. Now we have 2 machine learning going. Lots of HP, lots of cards. Okay, cool. We could do 1 Sweeping Beam. Alright, cool. Let's do a Ball Lightning. Okay, that's 33 coming for us. We're gonna have to make haste here. Let's see. If we evoke our next orb twice, we could do cool-headed twice and we get lots of block. I think that's a good thing to do. Okay, got lots of cards in our hand, but we also have Turbo Plus, so that's good. This can do 12, 12. Okay, we got the defend. And we'll do dual cast if we can cycle that lightning that's in the front. So let's say we are doing Blizzard. So that's 24. So that's 2 energy. We only have 2 energy left, but we have Turbo, so we really have 3 left. Dual cast will help us, but so that means we should do Sweeping Beam at least once on any of the. Okay, these are not all upgraded, so let's go ahead and do Sweeping Beam. See what we draw. Oh, we got to defend. Okay, so we can play 2 defends. Okay, we get Turbo Plus, defend, defend. If we do another Sweeping Beam, this is the path towards maybe more defense. Oh, there we go. Go for the eyes. That helps a lot. So that does 24, and we're at 17 plus the 4. Okay, yeah, we're good now. Oh, and we're at it. Actually at 0. We're actually at 0 energy. Oh, because we just drew. Did we just draw this? Okay, I think we just did. Okay, cool. Alright, ready to wail on this person now. 9, 9, okay. Yeah, let's get some more chaos going. Lots of chaos. Okay, very good. Sweeping Beam. I guess we don't need to do that. This actually does enough. Strike. And then Blizzard. Okay, cool. Alright, we're getting there. It's a very tough monster. Okay, 34 coming for us. What's the most we can do? We could do 12 times this 24. Okay, we could do a couple of cool headeds. Get lots of ice. Okay, get some zappy zaps for free. Okay. Can we kill now? 16 plus. That's just the 16. We have 2 energy to use. I guess we got to do even more frost. Because we can't kill this turn, I think. Oh, lots. 18 damage. Alright, let's get even more. Go Chaos Plus. Okay, yeah, that's the best we could do. Oh, I guess we could have used Defense instead. Okay, cool. Not too bad. Oh, that's way bad right there. That's a way bad one. Alright, here we go. Okay, I got 6. 6. Strike. Get the Turbo Plus. Defend. Block. Okay, we're gonna live, but we're gonna take hella damage. Alright. Now it should die. Okay, alright. Phew. Okay, what do we got here? We don't, I don't need more Sweeping Beams, maybe. I mean, maybe. If we get lots of energy, we just keep going. Channel 1 random orb. Always good. Yeah, let's get some more orb stuff. Oh no. This is gonna be a brutal path here. Okay. Chill. Cool-headed. Give it the old strike. Strike. Alright, then we'll defend. So it's gonna get like high attack power, but what we can do is every time you deal damage to it, it loses that much power back. So it's sort of like your damage is also your block. Ooh, this is good. Okay. Dealing 11 is good. So it's dealing 7. 22. Okay, now it's trying to do 10 and we have exactly 10 blocks. So no oh yeah, that's right, lightning. Huh. Oh, we're good. 50, so minus the 9, so 41 damage we have to do. Oh, I guess this does 3 more. Not a lot of damage here. Might draw a 0 cost here. We did not. Alright, guess we'll gain block here. That's... Here we go. Out. Okay, now 60 is coming for us. Okay, now we can go for the eyes. Go for the eyes. Strike. Deal 4. Gain 3 block and get any one card. We might be able to play. I guess we have to get back a 0 cost card. Go for the eyes. Would deal 3. Only 3. So get a 6 block. Oh. Is that it? We're at 30 and it does 30? Oh, it's going to do exactly 30 to us. I think we're... Oh, wait, no. Right, lightning will save us. Oh. We're going to be at 9 HP. Oh my gosh. Is it gone yet? Okay, now we have to survive one more onslaught. Okay, we do have a block here. Okay, let's do the zap. 45. Okay, channel 2 random orbs. That's gonna do some damage there. I think that's a good one to do. 32. Okay, sweeping beam. Oh. Alright, I think that's it. I think we're dead here. Okay, well, that was a good run. We made it to Act 3. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I think I'll end it here. Nice 3.5 hour stream. We'll look for someone to raid, but yeah, so what we accomplished at the beginning of this stream is we raided. Let me bring up the tier list while we look for somebody. to raid here. But yeah, we Wacket monsters, Waluigized Pokemon. We did a tier list of that. Here it is again there. All right, there's all of them. Although I guess you scroll up and down, but you can see the top ones. You don't see the bottom ones. But yeah, thanks for everyone for adding in your WAs and for helping provide input on what ones appeal most to you. But yeah, maybe some of these might become emotes. You know, we've seen Waluigi emotes and Pokemon emotes, but maybe not Waluigized Pokemon emotes. That would be unique there. Alright, let's see who to raid here. Actually, let me see if how many people we got going on. If it's not a sizable amount of peeps, we might not do the raid here. Oh yeah, we definitely. Yeah, we're good here. Okay, so no raid here. Not enough people to go and pull off a raid. So we're just gonna end it here. Catch you next stream. This is like 6 days in a row of streams. That's good. Or no, is it 5 days? Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh, that's 6. Yeah, Tuesday will be the 7th. So that will be 1 whole week of streams that has been done to make up for the absence that we had. Okay, all right. Catch you next stream.